Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what you would like me to do for future videos. So today we are going to go back on a topic that I have not talked about in quite a while. Vic Mignogna, the voice of Broly, the American voice actor of Broly, and kind of the basically sexual assault accusations against him, against Montreal, against a few other people, kind of other voice actors, spiels on it, Sean Schemmel, etc. He was the voice of Goku for the American actor, and kind of what's going down. So just a little recap, Vic Mignogna basically lost credit for the Broly movie, lost credit with Rooster Teeth, and basically everybody just was like, okay, too much heat on this guy, a lot of people know about it, get rid of him. There was no accusations really against him in court, nothing really happened yet, etc. So as far to my knowledge, he's not going to jail. He has not been accused of, he has been accused, but he hasn't basically been evicted of anything. I believe they already took it to courts and are still currently battling it out in the courts. And basically, they didn't really find any definitive proof that he did what he did. Yes, there are a decent amount of people saying it, but without definitive proof, I hate to tell you, there's really nothing you can do about the subject, which kind of sucks. Because if he did or didn't do it, which I honestly have no idea if he did or didn't, regardless, there's not enough proof to say either way. Super Saiyan Paul covers a lot of this stuff too. I don't know if any people are familiar with him. Basically, I made fun of him a little bit because basically this is all he's doing. Like every other video for him is Vic Mignogna, Broly, Dragon Ball Z. But whatever, he's good at what he does, so I'll give him props for that. But he's been covering this a little bit too, but then kind of out of nowhere, when I figured where my hidden comments are, a kind of random woman that used to be like friends with Vic, did a play with him back in the day, I don't know, it was like a college, high school type situation. Anyway, she talked about how, like, he was like, oh, let's go back to my house for lines, and then, like, he tried to kiss her and stuff, she wasn't having it, and he just got really angry and kind of pissy about the whole subject because he basically was barking up the wrong tree. Nothing was going to happen with that situation. She was just there for lines, he was something else. Yeah, you get frustrated about it, but she didn't say he specifically did anything. Obviously, he wanted to. He did not force himself on her. Yes, he did force a kiss on her. That is not rape. Just so you know, that you shouldn't be doing that regardless. Always ask first, but no, that is not rape. So nothing happened with that, but it did kind of put him in another light. This is a person that's kind of random. She never really talked about it. If I can find the Twitter article, it was like a whole Twitter thread. I will link to it down in the description below. But I don't know, it kind of changed the whole situation for me, just kind of reading it from a person that's not famous. This is just kind of average Joe person. And it's got a decent following. It did have a decent following. But as of right now, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm very mixed because that is kind of disturbing. If that was the case, that does annoy me. That does bother me. But at the same time, from what I've seen battling out in the courts, nothing has really happened. As I said, there is not enough proof, enough evidence to prove that he was guilty. So at this point in time, I don't know where I stand on the spectrum. I kind of want to know what your guys and gals' thoughts are down below. People, flying spaghetti monsters, whatever you wish to call yourselves, I'm indifferent. But it's kind of concerning because, I mean, it's still kind of, it's people don't really care about it anymore. It's kind of like it was yesterday's news. There's not a lot of videos on it too much anymore, besides like Super Saiyan Paul, who's keeping us up to date with some of the stuff. But we do know at this point that Vic is countersuing many of these organizations that fired him because they fired him on something that somebody said and there was no definitive proof behind it, which is something I'm pretty sure you can't do legally. But it all depends on what his contracts look like. For instance, most contracts are like, you can quit anytime you want, we can fire you anytime you want for any reason. There's really nothing you can do about it. Obviously, that's not going to be the case with all jobs, but it all depends on, as I said, what his contract says when he signed it, which we get new information with some of the stuff like every day. So you just don't know. But as I said, I don't know what I think about this anymore. I'm kind of confused with it. I don't know what side I should be on. There's Stand With Vic, there's Kick Vic, but if you guys have any information that you would like me to talk about or any more articles you would like me to read and make a video about, just put them in the comments below. I will gladly take a look, and I will gladly see if my opinion can be swayed either way, because now I'm kind of like dead set in the middle, and it's just a confusing time for me with this whole situation going on. Regardless, still like Dragon Ball Z. Enjoy watching that. Dragon Ball Super is coming back soon at some point. He's not going to be the voice actor if Broly does come back. I can tell you that right now. Not going to happen. They're not going to rehire them for that. They will just find somebody else that sounds similar enough and can kind of replicate the voice, go from there, etc. Anyway, I am Steve Gray. Thank you for watching. If you're new here yet again, hit that subscribe button. All of it helps. Love the support. Love the comments. Educate me, people. That is all I ask. Do not belittle me above my ignorance, but educate me so I can be better person, better self. Thank you. Have a good one.